Hello everyone, I got another From video today. I want to talk about the motel and speculate on what happened to it. So let's get into it. But since the start of the show, we have seen signs that say there is a motel there in the town, but there is no motel to be found anywhere. Also, the residents of the town don't really talk about it until we see Victor's dad, Henry, in season 3. When he gets brought into the town, he points out that there is a sign, but no motel, and he also points out that there is a pool there as well though. But that is really the only time that anyone has talked about the motel. So maybe in the next season we will see more of it. But more importantly, in Victor's flashback that we see in the earlier seasons, we see the sign and it says Star Magic right above it. So that is probably the name of the hotel, but out of the flashback, the sign is now empty in the present timeline. And the frame is still there, but it doesn't have anything in it. Could that be because the motel is gone now? But I thought that, but also the motel is not visible in the flashback either. So what happened to the motel? Was it destroyed or did something else happen? So in my last 2 videos, we have talked about how Victor's drawings could be telling the past, present, and even the future of the From town, but we see this building with a person standing on front of it in this picture here, and the city is flooding as well. So could this be the present or the past, and could this be the hotel that gets destroyed and maybe swept away from the town? One thing to point out as well, there seems to be no foundation for the motel anywhere in the show, so maybe the flooding is a different event and the motel just disappeared somewhere. Or maybe the motel is just like the lighthouse. What if it travels around the forest? Or it could be that the only way to enter the motel is through the faraway tree. And also, what if Eloise did survive? What if Miranda saved her before she was killed by Smiley in that flashback that we see, and she put Eloise through the faraway tree and Eloise ended up inside of the motel? And if Eloise did survive, what if the motel traps you there to where you can never escape? And maybe that could be why we have never seen her in the show just yet. We could possibly see the cast members return to the motel or find it, and Eloise could be fully grown there around the same age as Victor as well. But what do you guys think about that? I hope to do see Eloise, because I personally don't think that she's dead, but let's continue on with the video. But why is the hotel named Star Magic, and why does it not have the sign on there anymore? Maybe the entity does not want them to know the name of it. It could have been taken away so Victor would not be able to remember what happened there, or possibly something else. But the name could be another secret that might help the townspeople. Maybe Marielle or Randall, just like we see with Julie, she got ability. Maybe one of them will be able to use Star Magic or something along the lines. I'm not sure. Also, Star Magic could be a major secret that the townspeople could use to help them survive. What if it's like a better, stronger talisman than the ones that they have now, and it could repel the man in yellow because we do see him walking around in the daytime? Or it could be one that they could use to outright kill the monsters. But what if the town is actually the motel itself? That would explain why the town fills itself back up every time when someone dies. It's like it has no vacancy when it's full of people, and then when someone dies, it becomes vacant. And maybe that's why the only people who survived when Tabitha came back were the most important people, like Acosta, Tabitha, and Henry, because they might all have a direct connection to the town, unlike the other 2 that we see. But there could be a lot of reasons of why the motel is not there anymore. But if it magically disappeared, then that means something important was definitely there, and the main entity or something else is trying to hide it for the townspeople. And I think if Victor could remember all the crazy events he's seen in the town, maybe all of this would have been answered a little earlier in the show. But after making this video and my last few videos, I do think Victor might be the key to the story, and it could be that he actually manifested this whole entire place, the town, from his dreams or whatever, because the town is magical, so maybe that's how it was done. And we know that Victor likes the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star because he compromises with Jade to play that for him if he gets the information that Jade needed. So that could be the reason why the hotel is called Star Magic, because maybe he was the one to manifest that. And the reason why the sign is gone now is because maybe Victor has been growing up and thinks of the town as like a place that he's trapped in, kind of like a hell. But I'm not too sure. What do you guys think about that? I do think Victor has gotten the most important role in the show, but that will do it for this video. What do you think all about the motel and what happened to it? And thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye everyone.